Have you ever noticed that the loudest goodbyes aren't always the most meaningful? We think leaving a job, a relationship, or an old version of ourselves has to be this big, dramatic event. A mic drop, a final scathing text, a public announcement. But what if I told you that the most profound, the most powerful way to move on is in silence? This isn't about ghosting or being passive-aggressive. This is about a different kind of departure. It's the art of moving on without a sound. It's a sign of true, deep personal growth. Think about it. When you're young, every disagreement feels like a battle you have to win. You need the last word. You need everyone to know your side of the story. You spend hours crafting the perfect comeback, replaying arguments in your head thinking, "Oh, I should have said that." That's the old you. The new you, the one who's truly growing, they just stop. The first sign you've mastered this art is that you stop explaining yourself. You realize that you don't owe anyone an essay on why you're changing, why you're setting a boundary, or why you're choosing a different path. You used to feel this compulsive need to make people understand. You'd write long emails, have tearful phone calls, desperately trying to get them to see your perspective. But you learn a crucial lesson. The people who are meant to be in your next chapter will understand without a dissertation. And the ones who don't, they wouldn't have understood even if you hired a marching band to spell it out for them. Your energy becomes too valuable to waste on convincing people to see your worth. You just make your move, quietly, confidently. You let your actions be the only explanation necessary. Your peace becomes your priority, and you protect it fiercely by not engaging in pointless debates about your own life. And that leads to the second and maybe the most difficult part of this silent evolution. You realize you don't need to clap back. The urge to defend yourself against every little jab, every rumor, every misunderstanding, it just dissolves. Someone says something untrue about you? The old you would have been up all night gathering receipts, drafting a public takedown. But the evolved you might see it, you might feel a flicker of that old fire. But then you take a deep breath and you let it go. You understand that trying to control other people's narratives is a full-time job with no pay and no benefits. It's exhausting. Instead, you find your validation internally. You know your truth. You know who you are. And the opinions of people who don't even know the real you start to sound like background noise, like static from a distant radio station. You realize that silence is its own response. It's a powerful one. It says, "I am so firm in my reality, so secure in my path, that your words have no power here." It says, "I'm not on your level anymore. I'm not playing this game." It's not weakness, it's a quiet, unshakable strength. It's choosing to invest your energy not in fighting old battles, but in building your new world. So the next time you feel the urge to make a grand, noisy exit, just pause. Ask yourself if it's for them or if it's for you. True growth isn't about the final word or the last clapback. It's about the quiet confidence of turning a page without needing to announce it. It's the silent, steady walk towards a future that you've chosen for yourself, leaving everything that no longer serves you behind, not with a bang, but with a peaceful, powerful, and liberating silence. That's the real art of moving on. That's the calm that can't be disturbed. That's what growth actually looks like.